It's quite the find. Hello friends, and welcome back to Crow's Thrifty Finds. My name is Melanie. So for this week's video, I'm going to close out the year that is 2022 with my best sales of the year. So these are sales that I made really big profits on, big sales, big profits. And I'm listing these out in no particular order. So let's get into it and talk about these amazing sales that I had. First off, we have this Apple keyboard. Now, this item I did not source. It was actually given to me by a friend of my stepfather's, but it was definitely a good gift, and it is something that you want to look for when you're sourcing. And I didn't know this at first, but a friend of mine, Wick at Flipping Junk, he has a great YouTube channel if you haven't seen it. He is recommending a lot in his videos to look for these, and I learned from his videos to be on the lookout for these old keyboards because they can be very, very, very valuable. And I give all the props in the world to Wick. He actually helped me with this channel and get it started, and he's been a great support and mentor throughout the whole thing. But anyways, back to the keyboard. So I sold this keyboard, as you can see, for $240, and that was all profit since it was given to me as a gift. Number two, I sold a lot of Simpsons season DVDs. I actually paid $2 for each one of these, and they were all together at a thrift store. They just had them all like laid out on a shelf basically, and I scooped them all up and I sold them for $140. So that gave me around $112 profit before eBay fees, as I believe I paid around $28 for all of them. So Seasons DVDs can be great depending on the show, and the more of them you have, the better. So Simpsons ones definitely do sell, especially when you have practically every single season that exists. So you can kind of pick them up as you see them cheap and save them and until you get the whole set, and then you can make some really good money. Item number three, I have this is such a cool shirt. I have a vintage Halloween promotional shirt. I got this shirt in a lot of t-shirts that I purchased off Facebook Marketplace for $20. And this wasn't even the only good shirt in there, but this was the grail of all grail shirts that was in there. So I sold this shirt for $370. So if you count, the $20 that I paid for the lot of the t-shirts, that's a $350 profit before eBay fees. But really, it was an even bigger profit than that because there were other shirts in the lot that sold very easily as well. There was a Rob Zombie shirt, there was an Iron Maiden shirt, there was a Kiss shirt, tons of band shirts. It was just insane that I got this lot of t-shirts for $20. But that shirt itself was the winner chicken dinner of them all. It was amazing. So that definitely had to make the list. Number four, these are Jim Shore Wizard of Oz figures. I don't know if you all look for Jim Shore, but Jim Shore is fantastic to pick up most of the time. And I find what sells best from Jim Shore are when he does kind of pop culture themed sculptures. Disney Jim Shore sells very well also, but this particular set, is a Wizard of Oz set. And Jim Shore, the figures have a really unique look to them, so they're not really hard to find when you're thrifting. These came from a garage sale. I bought them for $50. So I made, a profit of $155. So that was good. Next, number five, there's an iRobot gutter cleaner. This I bought at Goodwill for $20. And as you can see, I sold it for $210. So that's a nice $190 profit that just came from a simple purchase at Goodwill. So you can't lose there. The person that bought it, they had asked me if they could return it if it didn't work because it was untested and I didn't test it myself. I said that was fine and never heard from them again. So I guess that worked out. But you know, sometimes products can be kind of cumbersome to test. So, you know, you don't necessarily have to. People will buy them untested, but you know, of course there's that chance that they might need to return them if they don't work. So that is the dice that you roll by selling something untested. Anywho, item number 6. This was featured in one of my videos previously, but it had to make the list because it was big profits. So this Barbie cookie swirl doll, this is a newer Barbie doll. I bought it at Once Upon a Child for $15. It sold for $240. So that is an amazing profit of $225. So that was an incredible pickup, and that's a newer doll. It just goes to show that newer Barbies can sell just like older Barbies can sell if they're, you know, rare enough. It's just about finding them. That's always the challenge. But that was a great purchase. Item number 7. I had mentioned this in another video, but I never mentioned what it sold for. So I got this Spuds MacKenzie blow mold. I bought it for $25. And I turned around and sold it for $300. Sold very fast. $275 profit. Amazing. So that was a great sale. Item number 8. Teeks shoes. For anybody who doesn't know about Teeks, they're these like foldable ballet flat shoes. And they're really easy to spot because they have the soles that are teal in color. So it's very obvious when you see these shoes that are teal on the bottom that these are Teeks. And they are very expensive. I've heard they're very comfy. I would have loved to keep this pair if it was my size, but they were not. I purchased them for $20. I sold them for $120. So that's a nice $100 profit on a pair of used ballet flats. So be on the lookout for Teeks. Number 9, this was also featured in a previous video, but it was a big sale, it was a big flip. This Michael & Company Winnie the Pooh Christmas train. I purchased it for $5 at a garage sale. It sold for $110. So that's a $105 profit, which is amazing. And last but not least, item number 10. So item number 10 wasn't necessarily the highest sale of the year. This is a strawberry shortcake dollhouse toy. I want to highlight this item because while I didn't pay anything for it, it was actually mine from childhood. So if any of you guys have strawberry shortcake stuff laying around, this might be something you want to look through your old toys to find. It's very, very small. It came as an accessory to the strawberry shortcake dollhouse. Now, most of the accessories for the dollhouse are not super valuable. You could lot them together and make some money, but for whatever reason, this little mini version of the dollhouse is super valuable. And I sold it for $54.99, so that was all profit and just something good for you all to look out for. It's a good bolo. So that was item number 10, and that is going to close out the year videos for me. And it hasn't been a full year. It's only been about 4 months now, maybe, since I started this channel, and it's grown amazingly fast. And I'm so thankful for you all for your support and for watching. And I hope for 2023 to make hopefully more storage unit videos. Hopefully I can get some more because that was really fun. And of course, thrifting, garage sales, more just your informal, top 10 kind of lists, as I see a lot of people seem to enjoy those. But I will continue, of course, to do a variety of different different things. So it'll still be weekly content, maybe occasionally 2 in a week. But yeah, I'm really excited about 2023 and growing this channel. And I thank you all for coming along the ride with me. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so. I'd love to have you watching regularly. And also don't forget to hit that like button, because that definitely helps me as well. And yeah, leave a comment. You know, maybe there's something on this list that you didn't know about, that you learned about, that you didn't realize was valuable. There's always something new to learn in reselling, which is why I love it so much, because there's just always new ways to find to make money. So if I've been helpful for you in that way, you know, drop a comment. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And again, I want to close out 2023. This is Melanie with Crow's Thrifty Finds. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next year. But seriously, have a happy new year, everybody. Bye.